お元気ですか？
元気です。
はい。じゃあ、おはようございます。in Latvia, right?
はい。
はい。おはようございます。
こんにちは。
So, what would you like to talk today? How's the
So,
program? Yeah. What do you study now? The program you are taking?
yes. So, I have taken 2 lessons there. The first one was about greetings and few basic words like inu, neko,
Yeah. Animals.
yama. What else do I remember? So yeah, some basic words, some basic sentences, and the other one was about learning in the class. So say that I don't understand.
Yes, that's nice actually. Yeah.
Yeah, so I do understand, or
So how do you say I do understand?
wakarimashita.
Yes, perfect. Yes. And
And
I don't understand?
wakarimasen.
Yes, exactly. わかりません。わかりました。
Yeah. So that's how far I've gotten.
Good. Excellent. So anytime you don't understand or you understand, you can say わかりました or わかりません。
Wakarimasen.
Good.
Yes.
Excellent. So what is yama?
Mountain.
Very good. Do you know kawa? Kawa?
No.
Oh, okay. Because it's a mountain, so kawa is river.
Kawa is a river. There was a name for the sea, I guess, but I don't remember it.
Oh, umi.
Umi?
Umi.
Yumi. Yeah, Yumi. Yeah, right.
No, you.
No, Umi.
You. M-I. Umi.
Umi. Yeah.
What was talking about? So yama. Yeah.
Hello.
Hello.
Konnichiwa, Dainish.
Konnichiwa.
ダイニスさん。間違えた。means mountains.
Why, Minya?
And what? Is the river. And me. Ocean.
Oh, it's ocean, not the sea.
It's the same. We only have one word. Ocean, sea. And
lake.
Lake, good. That's a little bit longer. So, mi, zu, u, mi. Mi, zu, u, mi.
Mizu Umi.
Lake. Maybe we can try this too. Ike. Ike is more like how do you call pond? The smaller.
Pond.
Is that right?
Pond, yeah.
You say, do we need you?
Pond.
Oh.
Hang on.
Let me check.
Is that the right spelling?
Yeah, that's right.
Yeah, okay. Good. What else? Yama, kawa, umi, mizumi. And we call it beach as beach.
Yeah, it's basically another word that they borrowed from English. So it's that's katakana.
So if you pronounce, it's more like beach. But beach. What's about it? Yama, kawa, umi, mizumi, ike, beach.
And why does it say that? Well, for example, Fujiyama, I understand. So it's Fuji Mountain Fuji, but Fuji-san.
Yeah. So that's a different pronunciation for the kanji. For example, Yama, we use this character. So this character has two pronunciations. One is Yama. Usually, if it's itself or in the name, we use Yama pronunciation. The other one is San. So if it's together with something, so something Yama, so Mount Fuji, Fuji-san. So if it comes at the very end, Fuji-san. What else? There's a lot of mountains. Mount Fuji. In English, Mount comes in the very front. But in Japan, it's like a Fuji mountain. So Fuji-san.
Okay.
Any mountains, I think. Yeah, as far as I can think of, it's all ends with san.
So it's the same meaning, Yama and San, just that it's used more often, San.
Yeah. So usually kanji has two different pronunciation, and depending on how we use it or which word we have right before or right after, the pronunciation changes. It's very actually interesting. For example, Yama, we write in hiragana. If you look at the dictionary, we have a kanji dictionary, and the Yama is written in hiragana, and the San is written in katakana. So that's how we kind of distinguish two different pronunciation. So if it's written in hiragana like Yama, if the word is used just individually, we use Yama. The San is usually together with other kanji, then we pronounce San. So that's why it's very Japanese is very difficult for even us, Japanese people, because it's very difficult to understand like why those two different pronunciations exist and how we understand when to use the specific one. But it's gonna be too much detail. So usually, if you can think of each kanji character has at least two different pronunciation. We have to be flexible how to read things. It's not always the same. So for example, let's say using these vocabulary. So summer break is coming. We can say, I go to these places. So in that way, we can start with I, so go to. So, 私は somewhere へ行きます。ああしはへ行きます。go to ます。It is more like a to. So, for example, I go to mountain. 私は山へ行きます。Or you can say, I go to river. 私は川へ行きます。I guess we can practice together.
Yes.
So let's say I go to mountain. So 私は山へ行きます。
私は山へ行きます。
Very good. So I go to river. 私は川へ行きます。
私は川へ行きます。
Very good. Are you there too?
Yeah, I'm listening.
Oh, can you say it together too?
Yeah, sure. Yeah. So
let's say I go to sea. 私は海へ行きます。
私は海へ行きます。
Very good. And 湖. So I go to the lake.
私は湖へ行きます。
Very good. And I go to the pond.
私は池へ行きます。
It's like 池や。池。で、I go to beach.
私はビーチへ行きます。ビーチ。
Yeah, it was very well said. I'm surprised. Yeah, I know you kind of exaggerated, but that's what it is. Beach.
Beach.
Yeah, but they don't say beach. It's beachy. They always they change it, like that.
Yes.
I found interesting how it is Australia in Japanese.
Oh, yes.
Australia?
Yes. Australia.
Australia.
Australia. So yeah, it is very interesting.
And Asia as well.
Asia.
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 It's like a Latvia saying Latvia.
Yeah.
So
how is forest?
Forest?
Yeah.
Good one. So forest. forest is mori. And there's another word very close to forest, hayashi. So, is there any word smaller than forest, but it's a bush? I guess it's a bush. Forest is like a big space of trees. Hayashi is a little bit smaller. So let's say small forest for now, because I cannot think of any English. And this is very interesting. I want to explain. This is a kanji character. So Mori is actually 3 same character together. And Hayashi is 2. This is kanji. And this one character, this is Mori, this is Hayashi, and this means tree. And we pronounce it as ki. So one tree is ki. So forest has 3 trees in the character. I really like this one. So 1, 2, 3. And so many trees become one big, how do you say, forest. The Hayashi is a little bit smaller, so not 3, but 2 trees together. Like something like this I really like about kanji. It's very interesting.
Yeah.
They kicked me out. They kicked me out. You didn't even
Who
notice.
Kicked you out?
I was gone for like 10 minutes. You didn't even notice, huh?
Oh, you were.
I did not.
Yeah, I heard your voice.
No, I was gone. They kicked me out. There was some kind of error, and I just joined in again.
I saw you joining back in, but I didn't notice you go on.
So we were explaining about trees. I mean the forest and the small forest.
Yeah, I think I heard this one before. That like those, how they repeat. It's one character, and then 2, and then 3. Yeah.
Yeah.
So it's three small forest and forest. Yeah, that's pretty cool.
But it's interesting because the tree is ki.
Mm-hmm.
And, none of the other words have any similarities to that one. So it's ki, hayashi, and mori.
Yeah. I can't. Yeah, that part I can't explain who decided to pronounce in this way, but
why isn't it ki?
Well, that's like sound wise, I guess. Ki, yeah.
Or for example, sanki.
Yeah, that's true. Yeah, that part. Yeah,
Ki and sanki.
It'd be interesting to find out actually. Yeah, I'm kind of curious now. Who actually created? Thought.
So, watashi wa mori e ikimasu.
Yes, perfect. But in that way, actually, we can say, for example, camp. So you can say I go camping. Same thing. キャンプへ行きます。This one, camping is also like a foreign language. But we don't say camping, it's like camp. Oh, if you look at this pronunciation, like alphabet K-Y-A, how do you pronounce it?
K-Y. Campu.
Campu? Can you pronounce campu?
Campu.
Okay.
Campu.
私はキャンプへ行きます。And also this e you can use both e or ni. That's rhyme is sneeze. Ni. So both means to someone.
Is there a difference when you use the e and when you use the ni?
E is more to, and the ni is closer to at. So, for example, 私は森へ、違う、no. 私は森へ、森にキャンプ。Actually, it's the same too. Not really different. 森に行きます。キャンプ。森へ行きます。キャンプに行きます。キャンプへ。Yeah, I think same. Not big difference. It's just a sound, whichever goes. Like ike, pond. So ike actually ends with e sound. So it's kind of difficult to put e at the like double e. So I go to 私は池へ行きます。But it's easier if you say 私は池に行きます。And if you notice this word, if you look up, it actually means they pronounce differently. So this character originally means he.
Yeah, that's because e is different.
Yeah, it is different. So this is the pronunciation changes only when it's used as to. So this time we use go to, and pronunciation changed to e instead of he. So we don't say 私はビーチへ行きます。But we pronounce 私はビーチへ行きます。So that's the same as here. 私は This is actually in the list. They say ha.
This is what I wanted to ask you a long time ago. Because I was learning. It's quite often when the character doesn't sound the same. I will check one more word.
So I think it's very similar to, for example, for you in Latvian words or like French as well. When it changes to the female or male, how you pronounce changes. It's not exactly same, but the
but the writing changes as well. So it's not really the same. It's completely different. The writing changes.
In French, the writings change too.
Yeah, but in Japanese it doesn't change. The writing doesn't change.
So, like, for example, the word chotto.
Mm-hmm.
In the writing, the characters go chi, yo, tsu, to.
Mm-hmm.
Okay,
Yes, yes.
chi and yo, it's cho, but then tsu kind of just stays to t,
Right.
and to is to.
So, chotto.
Yeah.
So, chotto. It's true that individually it's chi,
yo,
yo,
tsu,
to.
to.
But the fact that it's
Those
small,
two together, yeah, they go together.
so cho,
Yeah.
so
Tsu, to.
small tsu, yeah, small tsu. It's very, how do we pronounce? How do you say? Kind of skipping
Yeah,
word.
you skip
Cho.
letters.
Yes, so like a little space. Cho.
Yeah. Cho,
So
to.
when we write in Roman alphabet, it's like
It's two double T.
yeah. So it's like a T sound, silent T sound. Silent T sound. So it can be chotto. What else? Example, do you know asate? So this means day after tomorrow.
Asate.
Yeah.
Asate. So it's a asate. So it means extra T in it. Asate. So instead of asatsute, if it's small, it's gonna be just little T. The asate. Asat. So you're pretty much saying asatsute, but as character small,
Yeah,
you make it silent.
yeah, it disappears in pronunciation. It disappears.
Well,
But
it's there still because you cannot say asate if if it disappears you pronounce asate, but asate doesn't make sense. It has to be asate. So there's two, but it's very silent, very quiet.
So that's what I found interesting while checking spelling against the characters.
Yeah, that's true. Like I don't know if anyone who knows about the music note, it's the same as the how do you say like a rest about the how to write the character.
Yeah. So yukuri is another word.
Ah, that's right. Yukuri, slowly. Yukuri. So you. So this time it's not T, but
Yeah.
double the character right after. So chotto is a little. Ate is a after.
And yukuri is especially interesting because it's the two sound that changes to K.
Ah, yes. Yukuri. It's not necessarily changed. That's how we write alphabet from Japanese. So it's Japanese created in this way, and I don't really think it's necessarily has to be this way. When we type these words on the keyboard. That's how we type yukkuri. But pretty much it's yutsukuri. So yutsukuri.
Dutch has been learning quite a bit of writing, huh?
It's really good.
It's Nora. It's Nora.
Oh shit! But it's not gonna change that easily.
Yeah, we were talking about
we were talking about it. Like, to me, you're Dutch, and that's that. You know what I mean? It's like it will take probably years. I don't know, like years for me to actually register that in my brain to like assign that new name. It's you know. It's like,
Yeah.
I know. It's going to take a while, but you have to train.
That's true.
Okay, Nora has been trying to learn writing quite a bit. I see, huh?
Nora.
Yes, excellent.
But we were talking about the day after tomorrow. Do you know, like, this is for Nora. What is today, tomorrow, after tomorrow, yesterday?
I know. Yesterday, kino.
Oh, perfect. Yes.
Then today,
Daichan, do you?
I know everything.
Oh,
I know everything.
There's everything.
Let's see, Dainis.
Yes.
I don't remember today. Probably you will say, and I will remember. But I remember yesterday, so that's kino. And
kino, kyo wa. That's today. Kino, kyo wa, ashita, and asate.
So you don't need wa. So kino.
Yeah. Well, it's
ashita.
You can skip wa, I guess. Yeah, it's when you are making a sentence, then you have to add wa.
Yeah.
So like today this happened, or today I'm doing this and that, right? And you could say kyo wa, or I guess the same applies to kino wa, right?
Yeah.
Ashita wa, asate wa.
So that's the same as watashi wa. Like usually I means watashi. But in a sentence, if it's a subject, you have to.
If you're building a sentence, then you have to add wa. So kino, kyo, ashita, and ashita.
Asate.
Asate. Ashita and asate.
Yeah.
Ashita. But you say ashita. You don't really kind of. I disappears, huh?
Ashita. Well, it's ashita. Ashita.
But you say ashita.
Ashita.
Well,
私は明日仕事です。
ashita. I hear that all the time. They say ashita.
Well, we are saying ashita.
I guess when you speak a little bit faster, it just disappears.
Exactly. It's like, for example, Nora talked about Australia in Japanese. A lot of people say Australia because it's very difficult to say clear a. It becomes ya. So Australia. Same as Latvia. It's kind of B-A is a little bit difficult to pronounce. So some people say Latvia.
Latvia this.
Right. Latvia jin desu.
Oh, yeah. 私はラトビア人です。
私は日本人です。日本人です。
So what exactly does this mean? Is that what's
It's very interesting. A lot of people say des is like be verbs, like is, are, can be des. So I am Asami. Watashi wa Asami desu. So watashi is I. Asami is Asami. So the leftover is des. So means death, but when I'm teaching English to Japanese people, not necessarily it's a good explanation because not always be verb can be translated to desu. So
what I didn't quite get it. Like,
so be verbs. Do you know
beaver? Beaver?
No, be.
Beaver?
To be.
Oh my goodness. So be verbs.
Beaver.
Jesus. Is so usually sorry be verbs is
First time I hear the what beaver. What is that?
It's like a technical term for this is are. So these are verbs, but especially they're called be verbs.
So and in Japanese that's basically this for all of them.
That's what I'm saying, that it is des, but it's not always translated as des. So it's very difficult to explain.
Okay, some examples.
Of
some examples of this. Any example?
Well, like what I was saying is, I am Asami. 私は Asami です。Or I am Japanese. 私は日本人です。And I can
maybe
use that.
Some example where it's not like
No, des?
Yes.
That's a good one, huh?
Yes. Well, this is we use it in a polite word. So, for example, I can say 私はAsami. So, when we teach, be verb is used for example, I equal Asami. So if I introduce myself casually, I can just say 私は Asami. And if I use it more polite way, 私は Asami です. So if between friends or family, we don't really use this. Only to people outside of the casual relationship, we use this because it's a polite form.
When he wants to get out. When he wants to get out.
So it kind of means that you in casual you can skip the des.
Yes.
And you kind of understand it anyway. But when you are speaking in the polite way, then you are saying des.
Yes. So this is more, polite.
So my question was, is there any other word that you replace the des when you said that it's not always used, but it seems that it's just skipped, not that there's another word.
For example, if I say there is a car, 車があります。So
okay, then it's no this.
Is, so is changed it to あります. Not this, but あります.
One more time, repeat that one more time. So, car.
There is a car.
There's a car, okay.
So 車があります. So it's not 車です. So it's come together. There is
kuruma arimasu?
Yes, there is is translated arimasu, and that means the same as I have.
So
I have a car.
for there is or I have, we use arimasu.
Arimasu or motteimasu.
Motteimasu. That's what is motteimasu?
Motteimasu is more like a have. But sometimes we use I have. I have a car. I can say 私は車を持っています。But also we can say 私は車があります。or 車があります。
So arimas can be used for there is and I have.
Yes.
For both. And motteimasu can be used for I have.
Yes. Exactly.
And then I have heard this one. Well, I hear that almost every day. Mottekuru.
Mottekuru is bring.
Yeah, bring. Let's bring something, or did you?
Yeah. So
how would you use that?
Motte is have, right? So you either you have it or you take it, and kuru is come. So you take it or have it and come. The two words in one vocabulary, bring, is take it and come. Motte kuru. You have to come. You can't just take it or have it. You have to come to whoever person asking you.
Yeah, this is good. I hear this every. I kind of figured it out, like what that is, but I never kind of looked it up. But I knew what that means, and I hear it all the time. So motekuru, motteimasu, arimasu.
Yeah. So in English, it's only one word, bring. In the Japanese, motte kuru. There's actually two actions in it. So there are some words like that in Japanese. We talked about bring. In Japanese, motte kuru. So motte is like take or and
take and come. Take it, bring, how. Motte kuru.
So again, here motte kuru. So sometimes, yeah, Japanese is kind of. I think vice versa. Sometimes there is no exact English word for specific Japanese. So when I translate Japanese, just one Japanese word into English, I have to actually make a sentence to explain the word. And vice versa, there is an English word, but there's no Japanese direct translation, so I have to explain it with a few words. So I think that comes from the difference of culture. In Japan, we have this culture.
So this the very first example we were talking about, like the car. So there's a car, kuruma arimasu. So how would you say I have a car? It's pretty much the same, basically, right? Watashi wa kuruma arimasu.
Yes, 私は車あります。私は車を持っています。But another thing there is, if you use for the materials like things, you can say あります. But if you use it for people, for example, there is Dinus in the living room. You know, Dinus はリビングルームにいます。あります、います。あります for materials. います is for people. So you have to change.
あります、います。
People still understand if you say ダイニスがあります. You know, there, or maybe means there is Dinus, but sometimes people take it very impolite, you know, because they think, oh, you're using word for material for the person, so it's end up become, you know, like sounded like disrespectful.
There's Dinus. There's a Dinus. That's
Dinus.
it.
Dinus あります。
Yeah.
It's like a, you know, Dinus is on the, you know, store. In the store. So like it's you know, some people use arimas, material words, for dogs and cats because in Japan, you know, dogs and cats are considered as a product, not, you know, really, you know, same as human. But I don't like, so, you know, personally, I use imasu for, you know, dogs and cats. Some people
Neko imasu.
Neko ga imasu.
Neko ga imasu.
So, inu ga imasu.
So, when do you use wa? When do you use ga? And
that's a good question. So
that's a separate lesson.
yeah. I know it's you know, well, it's all connected. But example, if wa is when it becomes subject. So watashi wa means I have a dog. Watashi wa inu ga imasu. So I have a dog. Dog is not a subject, and it's in the object. So when it's an object, it's you can use ga. Is it right? So for example, there is a dog. Saying there is actually a subject. Is a dog. Now dog is object. So inu ga imasu.
So if I would like to say there is a dog, I just say inu ga imasu.
Yes. So there, like literally, if we pronounce there is soko ni wa, like a there. Soko ni or soko ni wa.
So soko ni means there.
Yeah, soko ni, there.
Soko ni. Oh, that's very good.
But if you soko ni inu ga imasu, it is like a literary what it means. There is a dog. So soko ni, there. So soko ni wa inu ga imasu. There is a dog.
Soko ni inu ga imasu.
No, soko ni wa
inu ga. Why do we have to add wa?
Wa is like what we have been talking, like subject. We put the wa, like watashi wa.
Okay.
So there is the subject. Soko ni wa.
Yes.
How do you say I live there? And you just point over that direction, like, you know,
I
live in that direction. Yeah. Like, okay, I live 200 meters in that direction.
I live. Watashi wa 200 is 200. So meter is metoru.
Of course. Metoru. Metoru.
Saki ni. This part, saki ni, is like away. it's not like in here, like you use saki, but away doesn't mean saki all the time. So
yeah, like basically 200 meters away. Yeah, 私は
私は200メートル先に住んでいます。Or you can say
住んでいます。
私はここから200メートル先に住んでいます。
What was that one more time? Hoko moko? One more time that other part.
もう一度言ってください。
Oh, there you go.
もう一度
もう一度言ってください。
What's that first word?
もう
一度
一度言ってください。
一度
Please say it again.
Yeah. So how do you say that? Mo? What does mo mean?
Please say it again.
Yeah, what does mo mean? Mo.
Mo again. Mo ichido is one word.
Mo
Again.
ichido.
Once again.
Mo ichido. Mo ichido kudasai? That's it.
もう一度言ってください。言って is a say it. And ください is please.
One more time. That's awesome. もう一度言ってください。
もう少しゆっくり言ってください。
Oh, awesome. Did you understand that?
I understand that, but I want that one more time. もう一度。
少しゆっくり言ってください。
少し or 少し
I don't know the difference when you said two of them.
So but that's 少し, right? もう一度少しゆっくりください。
もう少しゆっくり言ってください。
Yeah, I understand that. もう一度少しゆっくりください。言って。もう一度少しゆっくり言ってください。
Now you're trying to say again slower.
yeah. You put
もう一度少しゆっくり言ってください。That's awesome. もう一度少しゆっくり言ってください。What's funny? Is that correct?
Well, you don't have to put the all together. もう一度言ってください。But yeah, I understand. もう一度ゆっくり言ってください。
That's how you say that you want to say it again and slowly. Both things at the same sentence.
もう一度ゆっくり言ってくださいよ。And 少し that just, I mean, you just put that in, okay. So we're like, you're writing the other version of the that example, huh? Asami.
That's what you were talking. もう一度言ってください。
No. We started talking about 私は200メートル先に住んでいます。And you said another like version of it. So what was that?
Just a
もう一度言ってください。Once again. So please, slowly. Awesome.
Lai minyo.
She just wants to see. That's all. She wants to see.
そう、そこに、ここに、so there, here, ここ。
And then here, そこ、ここ。
So this one you can use there is or here is, right? Together with be verb. There is, for example, I can say now I have Lima here. So here is Lima. Lima はここにいます。Lima が、ここにライマがいます。
Laima wa koko ni.
Yeah, this part like you can say in any way, but literally here is laima means ここにはライマがいます。
ここにはライマが
います。
Mm-hmm.
And there is 第二。
Mm-hmm.
そこには第二数がいます。
Mm-hmm.
So here, of course, it's like the same as this and that. Here is like right here, so I can reach or whatever. So there is like over there, just some distance. I cannot really reach you or I cannot really see you, but there is, but that's a literal translation, but you can change it. ライマがいます。第二がいます。
I'm trying to write all this jibur, chabur, mubur, kubur down. All that.
Sounds like a kung fu word.
Yeah. Mm-hmm.
So you're trying the writing as well?
Yeah, I don't know.
Nice.
Well, we'll see how much.
It's not my priority, but yeah, I'm trying. So I can probably like half of it is not like Japanese guy probably wouldn't read that. It's like
yeah. So it's kind of Japanese grammar like just like any other language and grammar. It's very complicated. It's endless.
Hang on. I'm writing.
Ready for?
I'm writing.
Okay.
I'm writing down. I'm writing all this stuff down.
Also, what am I doing now? What's going on?
Just the last part. I'm just a minute. Mo ichido itte kudasai. I'm doing. Yeah. This one.
Did I make it bigger?
That's okay. Yeah. You did it.
So you're going to see exactly what I'm seeing on the screen?
Yeah.
So if I change it to the video, you cannot see the screen.
Yeah, no.
Or you can look at the screen later, no?
No, hang on. Just a moment.
It's about the time, Dai-chan. I want to see everyone's face.
Yeah. It disappeared. What? Talk, speak. Yeah, okay, yeah.
Oh, I have to speak.
Yeah. Address goes to other.
So, well, pretty much, let's remember, like, it's very difficult to remember everything, but at least, 私は海へ行きます. The summer is coming. It's really hot in Japan. It's like over 30 degrees every day. So, 私は海へ行きます.
What? Hang on, one more time. What did you say?
Huh? 私は海へ行きます.
私は海
へ海に行きます. Do you remember what 海?
Ocean.
Yes. Perfect. Hello.
Here we go. Yep.
So, that's what we learned. I go to somewhere.
Oh, just the last part. You meant. I always forget like spring, winter, summer, and autumn. I always forget them.
The seasons, you mean?
Yeah.
So you wanna do that?
Yeah.
Okay.
So you said right now it's summertime. It's really hot. Let's start with that sentence and then.
Well, in a sentence, it's difficult, and then it's about the time. So we can just leave it for next time.
Yes.
Yeah,
we can think about it until next time. Just tell the.
Well, I'll tell you the words, but we can make a sentence next time.
Okay.
So summer is natsu.
Natsu.
Natsu. And the fall or autumn is aki. Aki.
Aki.
So A-K-I, aki. Winter, fuyu. Fuyu. And spring, haru. So we usually start with spring. So spring, summer, fall, winter. Haru, natsu, aki, fuyu.
Haru, natsu, aki, uyu.
So the reason why Japan, the beginning of the year starts in April, because Japanese people start things in spring. So that's why we start from the spring, summer, fall, winter.
So for us, the homework is to figure out how it's in written.
Yes.
Oh yeah, it's your homework.
Oh, who brought this up? Well, we'll see. We'll see. You're like those little kids at the English school.
Yeah.
Like, no homework. No homework.
No homework. No.